How's it going, YouTube? Dallasboi here, back in with another 4th generation Wi-Fi battle. In this battle, I'm going up against JD7132, who I met on the Smoke on Wi-Fi Battle Finder, and I believe we had a match before this, which was a PU match that was on my old channel that I deleted in case if anybody hasn't been informed of that. But that's just old news. But I went in the 4th Gen OU match, and he actually accepted. This is how it went, and yeah. But in case if you guys aren't familiar with this team that I have on the top, this team actually runs 4 U-turners in the form of Infernape, Flygon, Scizor, and Celebi. So yeah, we all pretty much know that U-turn is the best move in the game. Blah de blah de blah, etc. 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 And I'm just rambling. So without further ado, let's get this show on the road. So to start off, my opponent's going to be leading off with his Bronzong, and I was intending to lead with Celebi at this point, if I remember correctly, but I actually lead off with Infernape, and then go straight for the Overheat, not wanting to have those Stealth Rocks up in the field. But if he were to get the Rocks up, I would still have Starmie to do that job. But unfortunately for me, the Bronzong lives the Overheat, and it gets up his Rocks, and then switches into his Gyarados to take whatever hit I have to remember at them, and since because I am a Choice Scarf variant of Infernape, I have to go for Overheat. And Gyarados punches that nicely because of the -2 special attack and the resistance that Gyarados has to Overheat. But anyways, he knows that I'm gonna be switching out, and I go into my Metagross, and he actually goes for a Dragon Dance, and then surprisingly he goes for a Waterfall. Not sure why he would have went an Earthquake, but I guess he was expecting to flinch. But unfortunately for him, I do not flinch, and I'm actually able to get off a Thunder Punch on that Gyarados, and that's going to be coming into some play because Gyarados is a pretty big threat to this team, and I pretty much eliminated it right off the bat. But now comes Flygon, and I'm going to be sending in my own Flygon predicting the Earthquake, so I can just go into my own Flygon and go straight for the U-turn, predicting him to switch out, knowing that Flygons do tend to be choice locked in some way. And I am able to go into my Starmie off the U-turn to try to threaten out the Bronzong, or just take it straight out. And he does actually leave in Bronzong as Death Fodder, as I do go for the Surf and eliminate his Stealth Rocker. But this will allow him to switch into his Jolteon, and that's immediately going to be scaring me out. So I'm just going to be going into my Celebi, and he predicts that pretty nicely and goes straight for the Shadow Ball, which was a good middle, because it could hit Starmie or Celebi super effectively, and Thunderbolt, which was Stab, Celebi would resist. Now it comes Flygon actually kind of predicting me to switch, but I just go straight for the Leaf Storm, just trying to let Celebi die at this point. And here he shows me Roost, which pretty much confirms that Flygon isn't a Choice Scarf variant. And here I'm just spamming Leaf Storm, just trying to get Celebi to die at this point. And then here I believe he does go for the Outrage, and surprisingly, Celebi actually takes the hit pretty. Wait, it actually lives a hit with 13, and I go for the U-turn, and it does just about enough to where I can go out into my Starmie and kill this Flygon off with Rapid Spin after the Lefty's recovery. And thanks to that Rapid Spin kill, my Celebi is free to switch one more time to take a hit and pretty much be used as Death Fodder, as I am going to be doing with this Jolteon right here. Going into my Celebi and taking one more Shadow Ball before Dialga V1 goes down. And now I'm going to be going out into my Silver Bullet, and I know that this Jolteon's probably choice in some way, so I'm just going to go straight for the Pursuit, as he does switch out, and he actually goes out into his Metagross, which is pretty unfortunate. That he lives, and then I'm locked into Pursuit, which means I am gonna have to switch. And he turns out to be a Jolgross as well, as I am going to be falling to an Earthquake, leaving in my Jolgross in as Death Fodder. So now comes my Flygon. I'm hoping to outspeed this Metagross, and I do. And I believe that I am going to be able to take this Metagross out. Nope, it lives with the Nub, as it will be going for the Meteor Mash. And I believe from that range of health that Metagross is also going to die from Life Orb Recoil. So I think the score now is 3-2 at this point. 3-2 or 2-2. But I'm just going to be going into the best thing I have, which is my Infernape. Go straight for the close combat. And it turns out that his last Pokemon is an Infernape of its own. And I'm going to be going for the close combat once again. And unfortunately, I don't kill, and after the -2 -2 defenses, he's able to take me out with his own close combat. And I believe he actually revealed to me that he is a Life Orb variant, which means I am able to go on to my Starmie and wrap the game up with Surf. So, that was an excellent game, JD7132. And rate, comment, sub, and I will see you guys next time!